Guys, I need this day would come where I'll discuss Desmond Miles. Desmond Miles, the main character for the Assassin's Creed series. He's been in more Assassin's Creed games as a main character than any other main character, basically. Any other playable character you can do. He's been in more Assassin's Creed games than Ezio. That's all really, but... Desmond Miles. Well, here's a little history about him if you guys are unaware about what happened to Desmond Miles. Basically the modern day assassin. The one who was supposed to be playable through the modern Assassin's Creed game. Desmond Miles was basically trained on a farm by his father, William. Yeah, and he was trained by him and to become an assassin at an early age. So basically, Desmond did not like that, but he was one that just trying to make you guys see all the background and stuff. But he was the one that the Templars were looking for because he had genetic memory related to basically Adam and stuff. The ones who came before, who were hybrid humans. But Desmond Miles, he basically ran away from the place he was basically grew up, where he was getting trained by the assassins, and his father noticed when he was young, and he was training him, that he moved, like, the way he moved and everything, like stealthy, and like he was really stealthy. Because I remember a story about him, like, I don't know, I remember some story in Revelations and stuff, but excuse me, but yeah, Desmond Miles, he was my favourite character. I know there's been so much hate about him, and so much people just dislike the modern day storyline of Assassin's Creed, but to be honest, that's probably the best thing about it. Like, you can take the history from Assassin's Creed and just love it, but eventually it's gonna get too repetitive. Like, what are they doing now? Like, what do they do with Unity, Syndicate? Like, they're just killing characters. Like, they're killing them off. Basically, after Desmond, the last Desmond was the last one. He was the main assassin. He was the actual last assassin in Assassin's Creed, the actual series. So basically, what happens? He's been in there for the whole time now, like since Assassin's Creed 3. He did appear in Syndicate, I think. Yeah, a little bit, like a little intel thing, you know, those stupid little intel things. And he also appeared in Black Flag as a little thing you can unlock. And yeah, so after Desmond died, basically they had Edward Kenway, which his story kind of was, we only knew a little bit about Edward Kenway, but he died off eventually after one game. After that we had Arno Dorian, pretty sure that's how you spell his name. Anyway, he only lasted one game. What's next? Shay, Patrick Cormac from Assassin's Creed Rogue, only lasted one game. Jacob and Evie Fry, yeah, those two characters from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Obviously, they've just been discontinued. But now we have the Assassin's Creed movie, where it's played by Michael Fassbender. The new Desmond. They're repeating the whole story all over again. Basically they say it's for the fans, but they've I don't know, like, are they just trying to make it for the actual movie critics, people who like movies and stuff? But I know it's going to be a true Assassin's Creed adventure in every way, but we're not talking about the movie. We're talking about Desmond Miles. So basically, he's been replaced by in Black Flag. He was replaced by yourself, where you play as your own character. Then in Unity, it wasn't like they didn't even give a two crap about the future timeline. You didn't even play as no one really, some hacker. But anyway, in Rogue it was the same as Black Flag, and in Syndicate you play as no one. But it still still goes back to the main storyline. So after Desmond died, he and his friends, basically Rebecca and Sean, they escaped. Or no, they did escape from the temple. They ran out and they found jobs basically in Abstergo, close to Abstergo, like coffee people, like what do you call it, coffee waitresses and stuff, and they basically try to get as close to Abstergo as possible because Desmond, I'm pretty sure, once he sacrificed himself, he stopped the Abstergo. Wait, did he stop it? I'm pretty sure he did stop the Abstergo Eye project, which is a satellite which launches into the air. So Desmond died. The reason Desmond died is because he had genetic memory, which can only be like, there's something about genetic memory which needed to be stopped to. He basically placed. He was in a trap, which basically was gonna destroy the Earth. Like, it's so confusing. Like, but when he died, he unleashed, I'm pretty sure it's Juno, into the world. So now she is actually a computer program where she rules the whole of Abstergo and stuff. Like, she's like the third enemy or something like that. Like, but yeah. So Desmond Miles sacrificed himself because he thought that the human race would rise above the god, basically the god Juno, and basically he thought that they would be able to stop the whole cycle of assassins and Templars fighting again. But if he survived, he would have like became like a Jesus figure, but something would have went wrong, and the whole something with society would have went wrong, and the whole situation of like the wars and assassins versus Templars would just go on again. There'll be no peace. I'm pretty sure that's Desmond thought that's not what the assassins are for. Like, the Templars want order, the assassins want peace. But the Templars do want peace too, but they want order. That's the one thing the assassins probably don't really agree with him, is order. But yeah, Desmond Miles sacrificed himself to save everyone, to save us, to save you, me. But yeah, that's just what I'm gonna say. Because if Desmond was to return, Desmond's not gonna. He's not gonna return. Like, anyway, like, if he does, it'll be the most craziest birthday present ever. Like, it's the craziest surprise you can ever get if Desmond comes back, because the actual voice actor Nolan North, he confirmed that Desmond, like, his story was just drifting, and like they couldn't really do anything about it, and so they just had to get rid of him and stuff. So Desmond Miles isn't coming back, and yeah, that's basically all. He's never come back, and his story was wasted, really. Like, it had such a perfectly, it wasn't perfect, but the actual concept of Desmond being the modern assassin, the one, like, the actual, think about it, wouldn't it be so cool to play a modern Assassin's Creed game where you play as Desmond? Like, that would be so good. You know, like, as much as I would like Desmond to come back, he's not coming back, basically, so gonna have to accept the fact that he's not coming back, but his memory will live on, definitely. He was a really good character, like he was one of my favorite. He was probably my favorite character to me in the Assassin's Creed universe. In Assassin's Creed 3, we had a little taste of what would actually happen if you were to be able to play a game in the modern day Assassin's Creed, and basically you had a few missions where we were running around and like doing stupid collections of stuff for artifacts, but it was in the modern day era, so yeah, Desmond will be missed, and he probably will never come back, but his legacy will live on through every Assassin's Creed game, because he was the one who saved the Earth, basically. So yep, Desmond probably won't come back, but yeah, I'll see you guys in another video, Assassin's Creed video. Make sure you tell me guys what you want to see. Tell me what you want to see in just comment below in this comment section, because I'll do anything for you guys. Like, I'll do anything what you guys tell me to do, like any videos until, yeah, anything like any reaction videos, gameplays, any games you want me to play, any game, trust me, I'll do it. And anyway, I'll see you guys in another video. Make sure you like, subscribe, peace, whatever, what's up below.